Yellow vibes. It's hot as motherfucker. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's hot as a mug out here. Check, check, check. How we doing? How we feeling, game members? We out here, we in here, we out here, we in here. We in here, we out here, we out here, we in here. I'm just getting my details in for YouTube because YouTube takes so many steps. Gotta get your tags in, gotta get the game title in. What's up, Ravenclaw? Is it here before Angie? Ah, see? There we go. That's a real one right there. Don't get me wrong, we love Angie. Angie's, listen, I can't say nothing because I'm late, but you know what? It's my stream, so I'm allowed to be a little late. You dig? I'm allowed to be a little late, a little some, a little late, nothing crazy. All right, let's get right to it. What's up, Nicholas? How we doing, bro? Welcome in. Can I play Pokemon Stadium? If only, actually, I think I low key could play Pokemon Stadium. I could play Pokemon Stadium. It's true. A Ladybug and the Purified Chamber is not ready. All right, let's go to the lab. Nicholas, how we doing? Block Boy in the building. Block Boy, cooling it where it's hot and it ain't safe. Block Boy's a vibe. Block Boy, the only Glock Boy. She might pull up with the Rock Boy. All right, go to the lab. We going to the lab, gang. All right, let's see. Guys, it's hot as hell. I'm not even gonna front on y'all. It's hot. Like, it's hot, hot. But Aiden, I appreciate you being here. Welcome in, my friend. You could dupe the Master Ball? What? That's actually so sick. Oh. Okay. Okay, okay. Open your heart, Ladybug. Open your heart and let's get purified. Mama. Rose said, I opened the heart. I will take it. Psybeam? You went Psybeam. Okay, okay. I remember like when Gen 2 came out, I thought Ladian was so hard, and then I remembered like playing it later on. I'm like, damn, you're kind of like a Beedrill, you know? They made him seem so cool. All right, purified chamber time. We gotta put someone in there. Um, I only put one in, right? You could use this snag in your first move and switch its position in inventory and duplicate it. Oh wow, so they weren't playing. They had a lot of glitches back then. You're also welcome home, Aiden. Let's go. Wait, so can I do set two? What if I want to do like multiple sets? I'm trying to see. Gen 3 was a glitch generation. Well, I remember in Gen 2 duplicating Pokemon on Golden yeah, Gold and Silver was like so easy, bro. I used to be able to duplicate Pokemon so much. Yeah, so how do I duplicate this set? Hello, Catherine. Thank you, my love. Thank you for liking the stream and being here. How are you? How was your class? All right, honestly, I really don't care. All right, now we got them in there. Night Rise, what's going on, gang? You're on your way to me? All right, cool. I'll see you in a little bit. Don't come upstairs. It's hot. I'll leave it at that. It is hot in here. Hot. All right, so we're trying to get Doom Chase up a little higher. We're trying to purify. Um, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get to it. All right. We're doing just the Battle Frontier spot. No, it's okay. I have the AC. I was just saying it for you because I know you don't like it hot. You're at work, a little too quiet. How am I? Thank you, bro. I appreciate you asking. Um, I do appreciate you asking, gang. I'm good. I'm good. Got to sleep in a little bit this morning for me, which is nice. Um, I'm doing a morning stream right now. Got a little bit of work to do later. I got to help a friend install his AC unit over at his crib. We can't complain. Colossus, what's going on? Big man Blastoise. Hey, we chilling. I don't have Elekid yet, but you can get Elekid in the game. Um, all right, so let me look at my team again. Who my head is? Magnetone. Okay. Oh yeah, Gardevoir and Ampharos. All right, so we'll leave you there. Yes, I do want to max out the Purified Chamber Sink. I want to be able to. Can I purify more than one Pokemon at a time, like in all those sets, for example? It's also hot as hell. We're in a do-rag. That's another thing, chat. You want to keep your braids fresh, you got to keep your do-rag on. But if you also want to be hot as hell, take that shit off. You want me to use Zangoose and Gligar? See, I would use Gligar if Gligar had Gliscor, but Gligar was just kind of ed back then. Maybe that's just me. Why'd they change how the Pokemon recharge machine into a yellow color? Even the PC looks weird. Coliseum was so dope. Yeah, I never played Coliseum. I'm hoping they release that soon. I'm really hoping that they do it. Um, let's try Area 5. Fuck it. Yes, you can now use the type chart to match strong from weak. How does that work? Do I have to like match them by like their type? Like for example, I have Teddy Ursa chilling in there. Would I move her around? Mhm. Bro, which one of my Pokemon have not been raised properly? Who are you talking to like that? Angie, I appreciate you setting that up. You're always good to us. All right, Altaria, you're almost there. All right. Colossus, I appreciate you, bro. I do hope that I can get the subs going up. We've been doing pretty good on the subs. I mean, I've went up 1,000 subs since January. So and that is a pretty big deal. I went up 1,000 TikTok followers as well. A big kudos to that was Pokemon Fire Red, but we're trying. Promise, we are 100% trying, and I think for me, it's just been a really fun time. All right, 2 times, come on. Okay, 3 times. That's it. We don't need any more. And you're in reverse mode. Altaria, Robbie, what's going on, gang? We got Big Rob in the building. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. We need Doom Jace to get to level 49 so we can finally have a Houndoom. That's the plan. He needs to become. Interesting. Okay, Nicholas. So does that mean how do I get more than one set? Like how am I able to do more than just one set? Because it only allows me to do, from what I understand, one set at a time. You're gonna make a new streaming channel and troll Angie. You should call it like American Angie. That should be the name of it. Um, okay, that makes sense though, Nicholas. I'll try doing it right after I pop out of here. We'll do that. But yeah, that's the spirit. I appreciate it. We do grow pretty much every day. I'm not looking to sit there and make like a ton of money right now. I'm just trying to build my platform and try, emphasis on try, to be as consistent as I can. Oh, I forgot I have flamethrower now. Idiotic pumpkin, two more than me. Ask and answer, you shall receive. Ask another, and then you shall believe. Okay. I like that. I like that. Let's see. If I were to ask something, hmm, um, what is the definition of happiness? Wait, you get a ho-oh in that other generation? That's so sick. I did not know that. I know. I am low key holding him back, but he needs to be held back. He's like a bad kid in school. Like a bad kid in school. Call Houndor? Okay. Copy that. That's a good question, Robbie. I have no idea what that pentagon is. Damn, my bro just woke up like that? That's how you. That's how you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Relax, bro. Languages unknown to the modern eyes, search and you shall find. You truly are a pumpkin without a brain. That's fly though. I like your words, my friend. Sorry, Doom Jace. You shouldn't have died, but it's okay. All right, let's get some purification action in here. All right, let's go. Double Edge is terrifying. Double Edge is a crazy move. So wait, what do you get if you go through all 100 in this game? Do you get something else? And yeah, the 1K biddies. Once again, thank you for that as well, my bro. Altaria, you really falling asleep? You really falling asleep, bro? Bro said I came to my senses. Chill, bro. You gotta be kidding me. All right, you know what? I'm releasing you. I'm sorry. Well, I did really nothing. What's crazy is I bet a water gun would have done so much more damage. Cool. You need to donate 685 more bits to get the 1K badge. Okay. And you want to support my bro because you know what it's like to have a nobody community give you a bigger family. So in turn, you spoil your family. Well, I appreciate it, gang. I appreciate y'all. Y'all make this, like I said, I say it every time, but y'all make this so much more fun. And like, this sense of community really is a lot to me. So I really appreciate y'all. Big Robbie, Big Ange, you know the vibes. Big Nicholas, Colossus, y'all that are here, I appreciate you. Oh, so wait, I have to do it in one sitting. I can't just like break it up. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Wait, Angie, you're at 75 followers? Sheesh. 77? Jeez. Okay. Night Rise, thank you for the rose, my bros. I appreciate it, gang. All right, let's get to it. I need to get Hitmontop out of here. He's gonna take out Doomjace. I can just feel it in the air. But hopefully I'm fast. Thankfully I'm fast though. Nah, you will, Robbie. The thing is, all you gotta do is just keep doing what Angie's doing, you know, and just keep networking. That's the biggest thing. You keep doing the networks. That's like that's the biggest thing I think a lot of people don't realize because that's what I did. You know, I mean, same thing with Ange and then a couple others. Like just like Angie said, popping in people's streams and then just having those conversations with them, getting to know them. Especially for you, you're a Pokemon player, so like the biggest thing I'd say is you got to go into smaller streamers. Don't go into well, not don't, but don't focus on streamers that are bigger streamers than myself. Like you want to find people who have like really less than 500 followers as a whole, you know? Because if you can find people like find people that are smaller streamers, they're more likely to follow you back. They're more likely to interact with you more. They're the ones that are going to talk to you on a more consistent basis. You know, I know Crunkstar and VJ, for example, they have a larger following, but they're also very, very interactive, and they play Fortnite, which Fortnite is a very interactive game. You know, but Nightrise, I agree. Pokemon is a very community-based game. You know, like a lot of people, and I knew this going into it, but I didn't see it firsthand until now. You know, until I started playing ZA, I didn't really see it. You know, and it's just amazing to see and like feel how much everybody like actually cares, to see and feel how everybody interacts. You know, like everybody just wants to keep playing and get better. Like, I mean, shit for ZA, bro. Like, I've seen people stream ZA until like it's fucking time to go to bed, bro. Like 3 a.m. It's crazy. Um, and I agree. I agree 100%. You need to have that like that sense of community for Pokemon, you know, because there's so much to learn. I feel like if I didn't have you guys to play Pokemon with, like genuinely speaking, I wouldn't have been as good as I was at ZA, let alone Pokemon Champions. Not even close. Not even close. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. What's up, Slayer? How we doing? How we feeling? Good morning, gang member. Welcome in. Was that crit? From floor 1 to floor 100 without stopping or switching any of my party. Interesting. Okay. I think when my Pokemon get there, I'll do it. But then that's gonna be a grind because I'm only gonna get like a low level Johto Pokemon, so that'll take some time. That's it. God damn. All right. Yes, it's the antidote. Antidote. You're in Discord VC. Copy that. I'll probably join a little later. You're gonna be in there for a while. All right, him on top is out of here. 497 sucks. They run a team of Reggie Rock, Reggie Ice, Reggie Steel, Electrode, and Shedinja. You could probably guess the plan from there. Yeah, that's crazy. Literally have to have like everybody's weakness. And what level are they? You can feel the aura. W crit. W crit. Damn, so you can get a Ho-Oh in Coliseum, but you only get like a Johto starter in this game? That's crazy. Spot monitor. Alright, come on. Can it please be a Wooper? They all know explosion? That's psycho. Greninja trainer, my brother. Good morning, good morning. How we feeling, bro? Welcome in. Still got this game? Yeah, this game's good, bro. We're just cooling it right now. Trying to go catch hopefully a Wooper, bro. This better be a Wooper. Pichu. Pichu found a home with Robbie. Let's go. Come on, baby. We need a Wooper. We need the Whoops. It's a freaking AA Ron. All right, AA Ron. Angie said, yo, if you're not afraid, And, like, what do I tell you? What do I tell you? Sorry, Aaron. I'm looking for a Woopa. Sorry, my bro. We're looking for a Wooper. All right, let's go back there. I feel like Gardevoir and Ampharos are gonna be fun. You know? Yeah, 4 level bombs is enough to do the party. That's crazy work, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, that's crazy. All right. And then Shed Ninja, you can only hit it with one of its like 5 weaknesses. And it's crazy because its weaknesses are. It's funny because it doesn't have more than 1 HP, but its weaknesses are pretty high. What's up, Iceman? We got Iceman in the building. Come on now. Iceman turn. What else? Iceman turn. What else? Come on now. Come on now. We got Big Sez in the building. Stop playing with him, huh? Stop playing with him, huh? Thank you, bro. We're working on the team though. I have Gardevoir and I have Ampharos on the team. Right now, we're just working on a little bit of training and some purification at the same time. Hey, I appreciate that, Says. Yo, Says, what'd you think about last night? Big Victor Wembanyama from the logo, bro. Double OT. He said, yo, you won the MVP? That should have been me. That was crazy. You're a realist? What's up? Talk to me. I agree. 100%. He can't. I agree. Now, I will say, you know who was shooting the lights out and who like consistently does at the same time? Like, why is Devin Vassell shooting like touch 3-pointers? Bro, the ball didn't even get in his hands yet, and he already. You know what I'm saying? I also think though Caruso's not gonna have another night like that again. Well, maybe not another night, but Caruso's not going to be consistently like that. You know? What's up, Drill? What's going on? Oh, wait, I want to win this cap cut. Hold on. Look at stun sport. We don't need that. What if Champion had an update with these kind of battle animations? You mean like in terms of like the graphics, or do you mean like how the battle, like the moves are moved, and you can kind of move around and shit? You know? Because that would be crazy either way. Kind of like I remember like for like a day or two, Pokemon Go had the 8-bit for like all the character sprites for like a day. It was a very interesting update, but they did it to kind of troll us, which was pretty funny. But no, Says he was shooting, bro. He was shooting, bro. Absolutely shooting. But like I said, Caruso's not gonna be able to hold up like that. And it's not that I don't like Caruso. I love Caruso. Obviously, you and I both loved Caruso in the bubble, and why to let him walk, I don't understand. But he's not going to have a night like that again. Sorry, he's not going to have a night like that on the consistent basis. I'm expecting J Dub to have that, despite him having a wrist surgery, a left, and then a right hamstring issue. I'm expecting him to do that instead of Caruso. You know. Drill, you like this? It makes you happy, bro? not gonna lie, I do wish that I had this game as a kid. Playing this, like, it makes me wish that I had this game, but for some reason, not for some reason, but the biggest reason why I didn't have this game was because I know my parents weren't about to give me a GameCube after already having a PS2 and a Game Boy. You know, Derek, what's going on, bro? You making a Z8 challenge to me? Okay, what's the challenge? Risky Waffle, what's going on, game member? How we feeling? How we doing? Welcome in. Let's see. Is the game you're playing right now like Pokemon Stadium? Blue Orca, it's similar to Pokemon Stadium. This is called Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. So it's pretty much Coliseum 2, from what the streets say. Ever since Cruz talked shit on the GOAT, he's been disqualified from the bubble chip. Yeah, I didn't like him yapping at Braum. I get it, he's probably doing it for his teammates, but like the bravado he had when he was yapping at Braun, um, it looked like, at least to me, it looked like he was kind of it looked like he was a little too aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Nicholas, I got rid of Sunsport because, all right, why they give me back shots of Delcatty? Well, don't do that again. I didn't like that. That was worse. We're in love. Um, the reason why I got rid of it was because Thunder Wave on my Ampharos is 100% accurate. So when I do my shadows, I'm gonna have Ampharos and Breloom in at the same time. Let's see. You had Coliseum Greninja Trainer, and your favorite Pokemon. It was your favorite Pokemon game until ZA. That's actually pretty dope. Um, this game's fire, bro. This game's definitely fire. Robbie, we're definitely going to a Spurs game next year. Although it's gonna be expensive, I don't care. I'm down. And then we get some Tex-Mex. Hell yeah, bro. No, after that, AC. Yo, Risky, if you play this game, let me know how it is, bro. I know obviously you're watching it, but like I want to know your journey. I want to know who you start with, and how it goes. And Greninja Trainer, I'm not gonna lie to you, Winds and Waves is gonna be crazy, but I'm a little nervous with Winds and Waves. Um, I'm a little nervous because I'm a little upset that people are going to be um, people complained so much about it that like I don't like the fact that they're gonna get rid of live action battles. It's gonna go back to turn based. Like I feel like live action was just so good, you know. 3 out of 5, no restrictions. Okay, we can do that. We can do 3 out of 5, no restrictions. I like that. I like that. Um, Trust him with that guy, but won't fold till November. Facts. Blue Orca, yes. So this game is like oh damn, he dead. This game is like Pokemon Coliseum. Sorry, it's like Pokemon Stadium. So like they're all based off Stadium, and then they evolved into Coliseum, and then this. Oh yeah, 100%. We're all gonna collab with you, bro. When when um when Stadium, sorry, when Stadium, when Winds and Waves comes out, we're all gonna be collabing together, all of us. There's gonna be so many of us playing, bro. Oh yeah, ZA is gonna be a gem in 10 years. I don't care what anybody says. The way that people look at Arceus now, excuse me, they're gonna look at ZA in like 5 to 10 years. Because when Arceus first came out, people, well, not people, but not a lot of people were rocking with Arceus. I don't care what anybody says. Arceus is going to be remembered as one of the best games. Sorry, ZA is going to be remembered as one of the best games because of the live action battles. I don't care. No, literally. And don't get me wrong, Arceus is peak. Like I loved Arceus. I think Arceus was one of the most beautiful games I love the catching aspect. I love like every part about Arceus. It's just that the battle style in ZA, bro, like, you just can't beat, bro. You can't beat the battle style. And like, I'm not gonna sit here and call everybody a boomer, but in my opinion, I think you're a boomer if you don't fuck with the live action. You know, like you can't get with the times, man. You know, now it's different. Like Robbie makes a good point. Like if you're not someone who's good at shooting games where it's very reactionary, that's different. You can still appreciate it and not be good at it. You can still be appreciative of it and maybe not love, you know, you may not love the actual hand-to-hand combat online, but I'm telling you right now, if you don't like it, oof, missing out, bro. Absolutely missing out. Exactly. It's like the anime, bro. It's like the anime. Nicholas, live action isn't fair in an online tournament setting since a single failed trainer dodge can screw up the match regardless of how well the Pokemon themselves do. I mean, that's a good point, but that's like saying a crit, you know, or, you know, I think a crit makes sense. You know, I think having a move miss like Rock Slide, you know, having Protect and all that stuff, you know, I think it just kind of adds a little bit more to, in some cases, the meta, you know? Mega Altaria does have great typing, I agree. Great typing. Oh no, Robbie, we do not want anime logic. Huh. We do not want anime logic because Ash be pulling some shit out of his ass, bro. Ash be pulling out some shit that does not make any sense. Why don't I air release him? Um, let's see. You don't believe any of the main series games are gonna have live action as a result? I mean, but that's the thing. We have Pokemon champions, you know? Like champions will probably update over time and we'll have the new Pokemon from the from generation 10. And I think that's kind of the result. Like they were like, all right, we'll give you guys a game that's strictly turn based, you know? And I think that's why champions exists, and then we'll have games like ZA, and hopefully, like you have the option to do live action battles and wins and waves because, um, you know, it's just a different feeling. Everything about it is just so different, you know. What's up, Scabies? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, gang. Welcome in. Um, if people explored ZA's game mechanics, they probably would love it. But when some YouTuber makes about it, everyone's gonna love it. I agree. I agree. I think when some YouTuber like, you know, when TikTok starts making compilations about it in like 3 or 4 years, a little bit after Winds and Waves is out, everybody's gonna be all over ZA's dick, bro. It's gonna be so funny to watch. And I'm gonna be there and be like, yo, I have like almost 80 streams of that game alone. Like it's just too good. Too good. Ash had plot armor, but let's talk about Yugi. Oh, Yugi had plot armor too, bro. Daniele, good morning, girl. How we feeling? Welcome in. Welcome in. How we doing? How we feeling? Harry, what's going on? What's up, gang? I'm having a great day. Thank you so much for telling me that. I'm having a great day, and I hope you are too, my friend. I hope everything's well with you. Steezo, you don't need to use agility. You're already fast enough as it is, bro. Get off my dick. Crazy to think that Juice WRLD came back to Pokemon is crazy, bro. Ooh, Angie and Robbie doing a collab ZA. Let's go. Using the anime as an example, you never see Ash on the field commanding his Pokemon during tournaments, do you? Only before or after? I mean, yes, that's true, but at the same time, in ZA, you know, sorry, Legends Arceus, my fault. But in ZA, you know, he's essentially telling his Pokemon what to do. Good character, at least. You know what I mean? So I mean, it depends on your opinion. Like when Ash tells his Pokemon to dodge a move, that counts. You know, when he says dodge, he's not talking about a car. You know what I'm saying? He's telling his Pokemon to dodge the move. You know what I'm saying? And like a lot of times, like they get like super shocked and they can't move and they get stunned, and then they don't tell their Pokemon what to do. The Pokemon gets stunned and doesn't know what to do. And like that's what's cool about the ZA battles, because like you can literally tell your Pokemon, yo, protect. He protects the move. You know what I'm saying? You can see them mega evolve or evolve. Fuck that. Evolving in the middle of a game, sorry, in the middle of a battle is the same thing as mega evolving. Because when you evolve, nobody touches you. You know what I'm saying? They wait for you to evolve. And the same thing with ZA. If you go to attack and you mega evolve, you dodge the attack. You know what I'm saying? And Danielle, you went on a walk this morning. It is hot out there, bro. Hot, hot, hot. It is, like you said, it's definitely summer in Boston today. I'll tell you that. Definitely, definitely, definitely hot out here. But I'm doing well. I'm doing well this morning. I'm drinking my tea right now. Had a little bit of breakfast. I'm on my stream, making it work. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to the Iceman himself. Says, you know what I'm saying? We're talking about some plot armor right now. But yeah, Snorlax only had 6 moves, facts. But and that's another thing. Yeah, how do you use Pot of Greed and pull out 4 cards? That, and also, how does he have Exodia in like the first like episode? Like, what are we doing here, bro? What are we doing here? Yugi had plot armor. Seto Kaiba has so much money, he literally paid people to make a door to the afterlife so he could rematch the Pharaoh. Yeah, that's a little. I think Seto Kaiba is kind of like Bulma in the sense where they just have so much like FU money, they can literally do whatever they want. They can break the barriers of time itself because they're like, you know, I'm just so rich. I'm gonna do that. Of course, Big Daniele, thank you so much. I hope you had a great time last night. I was very jealous that I was not there. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I was very jealous. I wasn't there last night. I had some FOMO as well. I'm just saying, I was very upset. And if my hair wasn't braided and it wasn't 1,000 degrees out, I would have been there. But I was very jealous, and I will be there soon. La Corsa, stop playing with us. La Corsa, you know what I'm saying? And yes, Big Neymar will be playing in the World Cup, guys. I'm very excited for that. I think that's going to be great for the World Cup. But now tickets will be even more expensive because they're going to see the boy, you know? If your Blastoise hydrates me, that's kind of crazy. Yes, I'll see you on Saturday at the Shakeout Run. Let's get it. But I'll also see you in stream in the meantime. Big Daniele. Who am I rooting for to win? I mean, I always root for Brazil to win. I'll always root for Brazil. The teams that I've liked in the past have been the Netherlands. And I don't want to say France. France is just such an easy option to choose from, but they're close. Risky Waffles, thanks for the likes. Yes. Yes, I said who I said. I know you're here, don't worry. I know. But the Netherlands are a team that I root for. Brazil's always my number one. Ooh, okay, well, time out. Now, granted, okay, they haven't been so good the last few years, okay? But let me just say this. I am an avid Germany fan of the World Cup. I'm sorry. Argentina, only because of Messi, but I don't like root for Argentina. I'm not mad if they win. You know what I mean? But don't hate me when I say Germany has been like usually my number one team. Usually. And I'm only there for Messi because of the 3 stripes. You know what I'm saying? We all know that it's CR7. You know what I'm saying? CR7 over everything. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. What's up, Crunky? We got Big Crunk in the building. Yo, shout out my man Crunk one more time, bro. Crunk came through last night with a raid of 49 people, bro. Most people I've ever had in a raid, most people I've ever had in a stream. Whoa, Says, what's going on? What? Is Messi your GOAT? Is Messi your GOAT? We don't jack CR7. What you mean? What you mean? Trinidadian. I gotta know why. We don't. All right, but think about it. If this is only my second strike, this is like 2 out of like 1,000 for us. You know what I'm saying? Vamos Brazil. Oh yeah, no, I think. See, I don't know too much right now about Brazil's team this year, but from what I've been hearing from a lot of my Brazilian friends, I haven't really been hearing that Brazil is like the same powerhouse they should have been in like 2014. But I'm also not hearing anything bad. Harry, what's going on? I am level grinding for sure right now. We are level grinding. We're level grinding and we're purifying. Level grinding and purifying. Hey, listen, all you can do is pray. All you can 100% do is pray, but I will say it is nice that Neymar's on the team. That's a fact. That is a fact. Yo, Crunky, you see what happened to Jacob Fatu last night, bro? Fatu was getting fucked up. They tied my mans up in the ropes like this, and they went Superman punch, double super kick, Superman punch, double super kick, bro. Hey, now I appreciate that, Grenade Trainer. Don't worry about that, but thank you. You the man. You the mans, man. I might have to take you out. Yeah. España. Yo, but what's good with Italy? What's going on with Italy? That's the real question. This is what, the second World Cup in a row they're not going to be in? Ooh, it's Messi over CR any day. Okay. Listen, I respect it, you know? I respect it. I respect it. I'm not going to hold you. I do. Like, I think, genuinely speaking, I do think that you can't go wrong with who you choose. Do you think CR needs to retire? Nah. Not at all. Leaving?
Yeah, but can you tap my penis?
I don't think CR needs to retire right now. At all. What's up? What's just hot in here?
Tap downstairs too.
Downstairs is pretty. It's like cooler, but it's crazy.
Well, hopefully it'll cool down soon.
Thank you. I'll see you later, okay? Well, a while, but.
Have a great day.
You too, thank you.
You're gonna stay back tonight?
Yeah.
So I may go right there.
Okay.
Keep me posted.
Okay. You too. PJ, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, gang. Daniele, I was gonna say you might have lost Says with that one. I don't think Ronaldo needs to retire. I think he still has plenty of years left. Harry, how do people forget the GOAT Zlatan? I don't think people forget about him. I think he could have played in MLS a little longer than he decided to. Even if he were to come back to the MLS, he could have played for a little bit longer. He got some paper, could have still got some reps in. You know, like, obviously I don't agree with Saudi and a lot of things about Saudi, but the fact that CR is making a big old racky rack while he's in Saudi, don't blame him. Do not blame him at all. And I choose you too, Robbie, my bro. Crocodile and Red. You know, I think also thank you. I'm staying cool with the AC. I got the AC blasting on my butt right now on my legs. so we are good. The room that I'm in is just so hot that like I can't not have the AC on. Like I literally have to have the AC almost blasting on my body so that way I don't like waste as much energy because then I would turn it off. If he didn't go play in Saudi, he's go to a only like Messi. Well, I also think Messi went to the MLS a little earlier than anticipated, and he only went because he's an Adidas athlete, you know, and Adidas owns the league, and like all the teams pulled money together to get him in there. So like I'm not mad at and also Messi's playing on turf with some of those games. So he's playing with turf shoes. Whereas had he played in Saudi or anywhere else, he would have been playing on grass like he traditionally would, you know? So I'm just not really sure. Like I really think that I think that Ronaldo going to that league and making that bag is kind of like the golfers going to leaving the I think it's like the PGA tour and they're going to that other league. You know what I mean? It just kind of brings bread to them, and I don't think he needs the bread, but I also think he wants to be what feels like more competitive. You know? So we'll see. You will see. You know? But I will say I do wish that he was in the MLS so we could see CR7. Because I've already seen Messi 2 times play the Revs, and let me tell you, those games are lit. Those games are very lit. Also, I gotta save. I've been playing for an hour and I haven't saved once. Not to mention the fair dark chocolate skin, unfortunately retains heat more than lighter skin. That is true. We retain the heat. Daniele, you can definitely you should come to a game. It's gonna be expensive. But Messi is a team, not Miami. Oh shit. Now Messi be putting in work, I'll tell you that. Messi be putting in that work. Yes, W paralyzed. Yeah, those games, well, they do more than just pack up. Like they go absolutely nuts with how many people they bring in. But it's funny though because last year's game was a lot less populated than Messi's first year, which I was surprised. But it's still pretty packed, you know? Question for you guys. Would you guys rather be hot or cold? Hot or cold for you guys? Daniele says hot. Robbie says cold. Grading Stranger says both. See, it's hard to choose. And the only reason why it's hard for me to choose is because time of day. Sweater weather is final answer. So you gotta be cold. Robbie says you can always throw on a fleece. Harry says cold. It sucks being hot all the time. Depends on is it food or temperature we're talking about. Nick, we're talking about temperature. Temperature for sure. So, the only per temp is 78. So here's my opinion, right? I'd rather be cold than hot because cold, you can put on layers, right? You can always put on clothes. Hot, I can't always be naked. I can only be naked in my house, you know? And even when I'm naked in my house, I'm hot. I'm still uncomfortable. I'm still sweating my balls off. You know what I'm saying? At least when it's cold in my house, I can layer up. Throw on 2 pairs of socks, 2 pairs of sweatpants if I need to. I can throw on a hoodie and a t-shirt and a jacket, you know, if I really want to, right? You can't be outside naked, but you can be outside layered up, you know? So that's my only sidebar to it, you know? You always have an extremely soft blanket over you when you go downstairs. You immediately get goosebumps from the cold. You love fall, LOL, or winter. See, me, like I like mid to early spring, and I like mid to late fall. Those are like my favorite times because like late spring is like what we're dealing with now, where it's it's summertime, or it's dummy cold. And then same thing with early fall. It's either summertime still or it's dummy cold. I like to feel like a nice balance in between everything. That's just me though. You know what I'm saying? Um, Layering is annoying because like you sometimes can't get certain fits off. Yes, exactly. I usually I'm hibernating. I'm in where the AC's at unless I'm working. That's a fact. Fall and spring messes with your nose. Yep, that's true. That's the only drawback about the fall and spring is you will run into some allergy issues. That is true. That is true. Um, yeah, we do get real snow. That's true. I don't. The thing is, I don't mind the snow because with the snow, like life just kind of slows down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with it slowing down a little bit, taking a day off or two. Yeah, you got to shovel, but like everything slows down. You get to eat warm foods. Like everything is cool. You know what I'm saying? Daniele made a good point though. 78's a good temp. I like 65. For me, 65 is perfect. 65 is cold. Girl, please. Bro said it's cold. Girl, yeah, right? Scoot over. I'm on the way. Yeah, let me know. Let me know if you're in the chat. I got you, bro. But 65 is not cold. I feel you. Oh, no, no. Keeping it at 65 is expensive. I keep it at like 70, 72 if I can. You know what I'm saying? Like right now this room is 80 degrees and I'm blasting that AC on my butt right now. It's expensive, bro. It's expensive, but it's worth it. All right, what are we doing here? Celio, you're kicking my ass right now. You need a sweater at 65? Girl, please. You got four fans going on right now in your room? Yeah, that's the spirit right there, bro. Cali be on some bullshit. Are you in Southern Cali or are you in Northern? Oh, come on, bro. Perfect sleep temperature is 73. All right, Daniele, you're a psycho. Listen, what? 73? Okay, valid if you're by yourself. But when you're sleeping next to a person, you're not telling me that's not hot? That's hot. Girl said 65. Sorry, 73. Perfect temperature is 68. Copy. Girl, 2 degrees less with a person, you're bugging. Daniele, you're bugging. You are not gonna have a talk after this. You are bugging. That is hot. I'm talking about like summertime. I need an AC when I'm sleeping next to someone. Sorry. I need it. I'm a sweater when I sleep. I'm a sweater, 100%. Girl said, I'm not wasting a remote pass on a rock ruff. Who sent you a rock ruff? Oh, Robbie sent you a rock ruff? Robbie, you gotta send her some heat. Send her a 5-star raid. Angie said, "No, stop bullying my wet Jace." Southern always hot as hell, yeah. Nicholas, you're not wrong. A lot of businesses are departing and leaving. You know, says you wake up in a pool of sweat, bro. You're telling me, bro. I'm. Listen, it might be TMI, but listen, I don't sleep with nothing on. I'm sorry, it's too hot for that. Way too hot. Way too hot. Yeah, and that's the other thing. When is Cali gonna get a train, bro? Y'all need a train ASAP. If she just want you at your worst, she don't get you at your best. That's a fact. Maybe. But I will say, guys, like genuinely speaking, I do think that we have um a good gauge on like we do have a good gauge on what's hot and what's cold. Like, for example, all of my like Southern American friends, like they don't mind the heat. My Middle Eastern friends, my African friends, they don't mind the heat. I can't do that, bro. Bro said I wasted a raid pass on a Caterpie. A Caterpie! Well, that's a good point, Harry. That's a good point. You don't want Cali to be like you don't want Cali to be like Florida. That's a really good point, my friend. Florida be bugging, bro. Any headline I ever see that says Florida man, I just call it at that. I leave it alone. I leave that shit alone, bro. All right, let's go. Yep, Daniele's right. Daniele's 100% right. Birthday suit gang. Hell yeah, Daniele. I might even try to figure out if we can do some World Cup. What's it called? Some World Cup watch parties in my Discord. If we can do some World Cup watch parties, that'll be a lot of fun. But Big Daniele, I'll see you, girl. Be safe. I'll see you later this week. But more importantly, I'll see you Saturday. And but Tuesday, yeah, that'd be like every week I've seen you at least once. That's crazy. You be at the watch party? I appreciate you, gang. Big Daniele, be safe, girl. I'll talk to you soon. The craziest people come from the Bronx and all of Florida. I like how you thank you, Danielle. You are too. You're the best. No, I'm definitely not sweating these braids off. You know, we got a little something, something. We ain't sweating nothing around here. You know what I'm saying? That's why I put the AC in today. But like you said, it'll be 64 later on this week, so we'll be chilling. But yeah, I like how you said that the craziest people come from the Bronx and not Florida. It's a good point. Because it's like it's just the Bronx and Yonkers, and then it's like the entire state of Florida, which is crazy. Where the money? I'm not evolving my Houndor because it learned flamethrower at 43, and then it learns crunch at 49, which is kind of interesting. I'm at 49 right here. Yeah, heavy on the Bronx. I went to a Yankee game in the Bronx, bro. It was crazy. That was a crazy time. But I will say, World Cup's gonna be a lot of fun, guys. World Cup's gonna be a lot of fun. I know, but I want crunch. I don't want just bite and feint attack. We gotta have crunch. Well, I mean, it depends because if you're from the Bronx, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But like, even though he says he's from Harlem, artist, by the way, thank you for the Go Popular and the Heart Me artist. I appreciate you, gang. Says I don't. That's a good point, but like his baby mama didn't post a single. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's she at? Where's she at? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm off a quay, made my body tingle. I am loved 60. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, gang. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope everything is well with you. No, Harry, exactly. It does learn it, but I'd rather him learn it at 49 than level 59. You know? Because that's the thing. It would have learned those two moves like 10 levels later. So it's like if I can get him up high, I'd take that chance, you know? I took a quay and made my body tingle. Yeah, yeah, but that's the only reason why. Truthfully. Otherwise my boy would have been a Houndoom like sorry, Houndoom yeah, Houndoom like 10 levels ago. You know? But certain Pokemon, they also, from what I've been told, they level up faster as their regular selves than they do um, in general. So I took a quay and made my body tingle. All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm off a quay, made my body tingle. Yeah, so two more levels left, and then he will be Houndoom. Miss. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust to dust. His niggas be. Oh my gosh. Um, am I a goat? Well, probably not. Me and white chickens be kissing a lot. Uh, the boy, the boy. He's just too much, bro. My man's is just too much. He's I'm off a quay and made my body tingle. Where's she at? Where's she at? Harry, you like Lucky's album? I'll be honest with you, I haven't listened to Lucky's album, and it's not that I won't. I just gotta make sure I find the time. I'm in a chokehold right now. I barely have had time to listen to Habibti and Maid of Honor as much as I would have had those albums came out by themselves. Damn, he said no one on the corner got swagger like us. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum. Whoop, whoop. Uh-oh. I dropped me controller. I dropped my controller. My controller. Yeah, I listened to the Drake and the 21 collab since. I feel you, bro. If you ever get the time, Iceman turn, you know what I'm saying? But I also do think that he made that Pokemon for what's that Pokemon? I think he made that game for his fans. He didn't make that album for anybody else, you know? He made that album for us, respectfully. Tico, what's going on? What is my favorite Pokemon jingle? Yours are when the six Pokemon are getting healed. Um, I kind of like just the Pokemon Center jingle itself. You know, I definitely think it's the Pokemon Center jingle. It's just too catchy. Do 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 do. Yes, it will marinate. You gotta let it marinate. That's a fact. Okay. Okay. I don't like these skirt shots, to be honest. That kind of piss me off. Like, why do I keep looking up homegirl skirt? Tell us later. Yeah, I'll join BC when I'm done. Absolutely. You always count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 when you're healing. Okay. I will be real with you, Les. Like, I do like, I do like a lot of the soundtracks. Like, whenever I open up ZA after what's been a couple weeks, bro. Like, I don't know what it is, but the soundtrack to Z8 is just so good, bro. It's just so good. Actually, no, I think I like the primal reversion, which is pretty much like the legendaries, Groudon and Kyogre from Ruby and Sapphire. Uh I agree. Nothing will beat Generation 3 soundtracks. Though and maybe I'm recency biased, the only thing that can come close, like genuinely can come close, is ZA. Really, like ZA has such a good soundtrack, bro. Every soundtrack in ZA sounds so fucking good. Every single one of them. Ooh, Gen 5. Okay. Okay, I respect that. Gen 5 has a good soundtrack too, but the other problem is, and maybe this is me, I also didn't listen to much of the other generations because whenever I would play, um, a lot of times I would have the sound off to save the battery of my device. I know it sounds crazy. Tico, I do have the amulet coin, and it's funny you say that because I do need to move my Pokemon around. What I was trying to do was I was trying to purify some Pokemon, but the thing is, they're not really purifying fast enough. So I am gonna move them back, and I'll focus on this a little later. I do want to get some of my Pokemon up at the same time because I am waiting for a Wooper. That's really what I'm waiting for the most. Because I need to trade a Wooper because I want to have a Tyranitar. What's up, Lowe's? Yes, dude, I am a Pokemon fan. I if anything, I was predominantly a Fortnite streamer. Like I'd probably stream Fortnite several times a week. Um, but I will be real, like I've always been a Pokemon fan, and a lot of my following in my community is Pokemon faced. So I do stream Pokemon about 5 times a week, and then I do stream Arc Raiders in Fortnite at least 1 or 2 times a week. My favorite gym battle music, like from Generation, do you mean? And Steven's from Generation 3. He's like the champion. Well, not like he is the champion. Um, yes, exactly. The lights dimmed and the volume turned down. Yeah, that's the one, bro. That's the one. All right, Altaria, where are you? Like, where are you in your purification? You're almost there. Take the Surskit. I'll take the Surskit for sure. I'm just waiting on that damn meta type, bro. You know, Iceman turn. What else? Says what was that group stream? So the group stream that you were watching, that was called Nerd Talk. So at least once a week or so, my friend Quan and I, we have about a 1 to 2 hour little podcast stream on TikTok where we talk about just a bunch of nerd shit, you know. And sometimes we'll have a guest or two pull up, and then we just talk. We just talk the shit. You know what I'm saying? So if you ever want to pull up, we can have an Iceman. We can have an Iceman talk. You know what I'm saying? And just go in on the songs. I'm with it. But I like that Black and White's your favorite. I do think that Black and White, I was too old. And I don't mean it negatively when I say it. I'm just kind of being real. Like I really was too old for Black and White because when Black and White came out, I was a senior. No, sorry, I was in my first year of college. So like, I didn't have a DS. I wasn't playing DS. It just wasn't happening. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me though. That's not me saying that like. But I was also born in '93. You know, my first game was Gold and Silver that I owned. I played Red and Blue, and my favorite generation was Generation 3. You know, so by the time Gen 4 came out, Gen 4 came out when I was in my freshman year of high school. You know, so it was just a little different for me, and I respect those that like Unova because I do think that Gen 5 arguably has the second best decks because of the fact that it's a brand new dex start to finish and they don't need older Pokemon to hold them down. They held it down themselves, and that's respect. And I played Black. My friend let me borrow his DS for about a couple weeks, and I played a run through of Black, and it was great. First game ever to have multiple TMUs. Everybody on my team knew Earthquake, bro. I wasn't playing with y'all. Steven gave me the most trouble when it came to champions. You know, I might have to agree with that. The only reason why I'm on the fence is because for some stupid reason I didn't know or even lock in on the fact that Lance and Claire, their weaknesses was ice. And you go through a whole ice path and I'm over here being a Duntada using Typhlosion on Claire. You know what I'm saying? When ice was there the whole entire time. Being a Duntada. Oh, dude, I'd love to do a Gen 5 stream. The thing is, I'm actually thinking of if I were to do it, would I emulate it and then just do a faster playthrough for you guys? I feel like that'd be a lot of fun. Cacnea! But yeah, Halo, Pokemon, Iceman, whatever, I got you, bro. I got you. And tell us, Slayer, you can be a guest as well. You guys can definitely be a guest. We're trying to do a weekly show. Just depends on the evening. You know what I'm saying? Now you are right. We are old heads. We need the original hardware, and that's why I'm like, I'd want to do it. I would just have to set up my camera and use like my front facing camera. You know what I'm saying? Nicholas, your favorite Generation 5 Pokemon is B Sharp. Got some more love. Do you like King Gambit? Honestly. We have technology. Yeah, facts. You never grew out of Pokemon? I didn't grow out of it because even during high school, I was still doing Ruby replays all the time. Like, yeah, granted, I was playing a lot more. I was playing a hell of a lot more. Oh, this is not good either. I was playing a lot more Halo and other games on my PS2. I was playing SmackDown vs. Raw, Dragon Ball Z. I ended up getting a 360 junior year. So I was playing other consoles, but I was still going back all the time. And I was still playing Ruby and Sapphire. But like I said, I was kind of a realist as a kid. Like I just knew my parents weren't going to give me that. But then when I got a Wii, I didn't think or know about many of the Pokemon games on the Wii. You know? One more level, guys, and then I'll finally evolve Houndoom. I'm sorry. And the ice path of Gen 2 was also underleveled as well. That's true. It was very underleveled, but it would have still got the job done, you know? Robbie, we can have a whole water Pokemon segment for you. Don't worry. Let you borrow their Wii and Battle Revolution. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I wish I had my Wii still. Wii was so underrated. Mario Galaxy was probably one of the best Wii games to ever exist. And I played Wii Sports, and Wii Sports was a great game too. Especially when they had the little extendo on the Wii controller, you play basketball. What a time. You don't particularly like King Gambit nearly as much as B Sharp, but now you use Everlight on B Sharp, make it stronger. That's a good point. That's a good point. The Everlight on B Sharp would be kind of nuts. Because B Sharp's cool. I just don't like that it's times four against fighting, but it's still really cool. You never played anything Wii related? Oh, dude, I will say that I don't want to call it extreme sports, but like the Wii Sports game where there was like the 5 games, the tennis, the bowling, all that stuff, that was cool. But the updated Wii, like sorry, not the new, the second generation of the Wii Sports game when they had basketball, they had like better golf, they had like everything under the sun for that game. Oh my goodness, it was fire. Excuse me. It was so fire. You were on that Just Dance on the Connect? Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Just Dance. We got Flaffy in the building. Bro, I need a ground type Pokemon, bro. Teleslayer, no way. I'll be real with you, Teleslayer. Yeah, that's just something a parent would do. That is 100% something a parent would do. And I apologize for that. Because that's tough. He was okay. They never capitalized and never brought any of the main Pokemon games to the console, so you didn't. Yeah, I think that was something they missed out on. I think that I don't know why they didn't do that. Um, I wish that I wish that I wish that we did a better job with their Pokemon games as well. They were strong enough to handle it, you know? Says, you won't question me ever again if I answer this right. Staraptor or Corviknight? Okay, that's tough. Are we including Mega Staraptor? First off. Because close combat on a Staraptor is kind of the man, you know what I'm saying? True, Robbie. That's true. That's a really good point. But that's the problem. Like the parents don't know this. The parents don't know this. Luckily, like my dad, like kind of liked baseball cards, so he like had an understanding of like, all right, like this isn't my shit. I'll leave it alone. But like I'll ask you when you're older if you want it or not. You know. Um, I'm gonna go with Staraptor because I think Staraptor with close combat makes it easily the best regional bird, and that's coming from a biased Kanto lover who loved Pidgeot. Okay, I had Pidgeot over Noctowl in almost every one of my Gen 2 runs. Okay, I also had Swalo as well in my Gen 3 runs. Um, I think Unfenzlet or whatever it is, it's kind of like you know. But I will say, I think the correct answer to this is Staraptor. Now, granted, Corviknight is great, very tanky. I like its typing, but I'm gonna have to go with Staraptor. Pidgeot. Oh yeah, Pidgeot's a goat. Now, but like it's one of the goats. I'll say that. I guess I don't know if I can make him the goat, but it's definitely up there. Maston White, you're about to make 16 an hour. Is that okay? First off, Maston White, how old are you and what's the job? And where do you live? Like, do you live like you live in like East Coast? Do you live in West Coast? Do you live in the Northeast? Do you live in the Southeast? It all depends on where you are because in certain areas that's good. In some areas, depending on what job you are, that's also good. Florida, oh, that's good for Florida. That's good for Florida. For Florida, for the South, that's good. What's the job? You were a Pidgeot stand until you got your hands on Dodrio. That's fair. That's definitely fair. I mean, Pidgeot saved itself with a mega form because I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, if we're gonna keep it real with one another, like, who wipes down Pidgeot is Firo. Firo low key wipes down Pidgeot. You kept Taylor and Silo around so you get a Swablu. Well, see, the thing about Swablu and Altaria is the real question is in Generation 3, would you ever have Altaria or Flygon? You know? Because, like, they're both dragons, just one's dragon flying and one's dragon ground. I'd rather have Flygon. Oh, you bitch. Altaria with Dragon Dance? That's facts. This dude's just queefing on everybody right now. What the fuck's going on? No, he threw away some Yu-Gi-Oh cards you got for Christmas? No, that's crazy. Um, ugh. Okay, that's a little intense. It's a little intense, my bro. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Robbie, so you're only making 10.50. See, yeah, I feel that. I feel that 100%, Robbie. No, don't be sorry. I understand, dude. I understand, bro. We're just talking it out. Washing dishes and food prep. That's not bad for the job. Like I said, especially down in Florida. That's not bad at all, bro. Be happy we don't live in New York. 13 in a week isn't enough. Well, see, and that's why I said what I said about where you live. Because $16 in New York and Massachusetts, well, I'll say New York City and Boston is not enough. Especially depending on how old you are. If you have your own place, you're not living with your family, like that's not enough. If you're living in like Western Massachusetts, Southern New Hampshire, actually no, all of New Hampshire, you're living in Vermont, if you're living in, Buffalo, New York, that's fine. But if you live in Jersey, you live in Philly, you live in Pittsburgh, in those metros, you live in anywhere in northern Rhode Island, you live anywhere in central Connecticut, Boston, and Metro West area, nope, not enough. Not even close. So it just depends. I agree with you on that, Robbie. Um, Vero is definitely a top dog because I agree. False swipe is a great move. Ooh, then drop them for a Dragon Dance Salamence. That's true. Very true. Very true. You prefer to be a Dex filler first, than a team maker. Really? Okay. I've never really been much of a Dex filler when I played the game. I always would come back and do the Dex afterwards. I was weird like that. Okay, I feel you, Teleslayer. I mean, sometimes, bro, we gotta live our lives. You know what I'm saying? I don't blame you. I will admit though, I did get a little better at filling out the decks. Like the last like 10 years, I would play the game and if I see something I didn't have, I would catch them, but I wouldn't always like work on them and evolve them. I would always evolve them later on, you know? Robbie, you're a breeder, not a Pokemon, but oh my god. You like chasing the girls like Brock, bro? You're crazy. Accurate, but crazy. Bro said, I'm a breeder. No. Oh no, he meant it. He says, you know exactly what you're talking about. You know exactly what my man was talking about. Division One breeder. A little birdie told me did me dirty. A little birdie said you did me dirty. Here we go. A little birdie said you did me dirty. Uh, Damn, I was one more battle away from Houndoom, and then I killed Houndour. A crit? Really, bro? Yeah, he ain't playing. All right, Altair, can you be purified after this match? Wow, crazy crit right there. All right, let's go. I'm a D1 breeder, sightseer, laugh in the face of your fear, big brother, Latin lover, hot as heck out here like in the summer. I love it when you guys spit some bars for me. I love it. Oh yeah, no facts. A stab Gardevoir. He was a stab physical Gardevoir. She was done. Go Golding, what's going on? Yes, this game is great. I'm playing Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness. A game that I wished when I was a kid. I appreciate you clarifying that. Says, don't worry. Says I appreciate you clarifying that. My bro. You too, my bro. I'll talk to you soon, Iceman. You know the vibes. Come on now. Iceman turn what else? You know what I'm saying? You went by the name of Cold Wave. Is that like Rod Wave, but cold? You were delusional. Am I gonna shiny hunt in this? No, no shiny hunting. I'm not much of a shiny hunter, you know? Alright, relax, bro. Actually, yeah, we're gonna have to take him out. Damn, I should have sky uppercutted him. You hated heat waves and they were your sworn enemy since the name. Okay. Hence the name Cold Wave. I mean, Cold Wave sounds like muddy water, but like an ice wave. You know what I'm saying? Like in Pokemon, like if you're using like a ice type move, but it's a water move, kind of like how muddy water is considered to be a ground esque water move. You know? That's just me. Oh, really? So you can't shiny hunt in this game. Okay, never mind. Go then. You can't shiny hunt in this game, anyways. So good to know. Um, and Harry, do I have a favorite One Piece character? I've actually, don't hate me. I've actually never watched One Piece, so I do not have a favorite character. But how about yourself? Who do you have? All right, let's go. Crunch. It's time to learn Crunch. 15. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of Bite. Okay, we're gonna get rid of Bite because Feint Attack does not miss. And even though Ember is weak, I don't want 3 dark moves. So we're gonna go rid of Bite. Never watched One Piece? I feel you, bro. All right, Houndoom. All the hard work has been finished. Come on down. Rahaj plays. Houndoom. Word, and Altaria can be purified. Let's go. All right. Now, let's turn it up a bit, all right? Because I know he's obviously way higher than everybody else, but now that Altaria can be purified, we don't need her in here. Let's get you up, and let's get you up. And what we're going to do is we might as well finish this out and do 58, 59, and 60. We might as well do them. The leap and dust, of course, the second I take out what I could have used. All right, light screen up, puss. Look at Gardevoir. Damn, Elite is crazy. Oh, I gotta take off that item. Shit. All right. Let's go. You did. Netflix also did justice to the live action too. Was the live action really that good? I didn't see it. Freddy Krueger, what's going on? Welcome in, gang. Excuse me. Welcome in, game member. How we feeling? How we doing? Whoa, crit. It was good. So would you say should I start with One Piece itself, or would you say I can watch the live action and get enough out of it? Like, I'll say this. Will watching the live action make me want to watch the anime? Oh, well, the last Avatar movie was ass. That live action Avatar was so bad. I don't know what they were thinking. Hogwash, straight Garbodor. Hmm. We're only gonna go back to see if it's a Wooper. If it's not a Wooper, I'm reloading the game. It's better be a fucking Wooper, bro. Munchlax. Okay, so it's still good, but watch the anime first, bro. I left for that. I'm not doing that for a fucking Munchlax, bro. I'm not leaving for a Munchlax, bro. I had two more spots left. Okay, follow me. Okay. I should go with the Munchlax. I'll get them after this. Follow these nuts. Corsola. Draco to you. Artist, thank you for the gold and the lightning bolt and the TikTok, my bro. I don't know why it doesn't want to tell me when you send me gifts. Well, not you in particular, but like certain gifts, I don't see it. But yo, artist, my brother, I appreciate you, gang. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You know the vibes. Let's go. What level am I trying to get to? I don't need to go all the way up. I'm just trying to train my Pokemon now. But I at least want to get through this level so I can go purify Altaria first. That way I can jump around. I don't want to like get this far in levels in the 50s and then have to go back again, you know? All right, let's go. Robbie for the Rosie. Robbie Rose. Actually, I'm not calling you that. That sounds like Ruby Rose. Robbie, thank you for all the roses, my bro. Let's get it. Yeah, so I'm trying to level them out. I mean, I did all that work on purpose for I did all that work on purpose so I could get my homeboy Houndoom to where I wanted him to be. So now we're cool. Robbie with the 11 roses. I knew it was gonna do sunny day. Sunlight is strong. All right. Okay. Overheat. Oh, I missed. Let's go. Weather ball. Fuck. Sorry, Amphros. I thought you were gonna survive this. Robbie with the 50 GGs and let him cook. I appreciate you, Big Rob. Robbie holding it down. Oh, wait, he sent more. He sent Chicago pizza, a Bravo, a Dolphin, a Moonwalk, and one more rose. My bro, I appreciate you, gang member in the building. Big Robbie. Oh, now he's just spamming the gift. I appreciate that. The rose, the chili, the game tamer, the gamer level up, the shard of hope, and the boxing gloves. That's my dog. Robbie, as always, I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, I do wish they had these animations, but we were just too ahead of our time. You know, a little too ahead of our time. Oh, we got Big Mist. We got Big Mist in the building. Let me find out. What's up, Big Mist? How we doing? How we feeling? Welcome in. The mistiest of them all. Robbie, thank you for the Kobe Bryant 24 roses, my friend. Misty, you going to the beach today? Let's go. Let's go, Mist. I hope you have a great time at the beach. You sent 13 on behalf of Misty. We appreciate you. Let's go. Oh wait, hold on. You're going to get your parking sticker for the beach, or you're also going to the beach as well? Oh, that's a cool animation for Ice Beam. Sorry, Shroomy. Misty, thank you for the 13 roses as well. I appreciate you. All right, I need a stronger water move than fucking water gun, bro. Cosmic power. Ooh, okay, so you're getting your sticker first, and then you're going to GameStop to get some cards graded to sell. Okay. Um, are you submitting them through PSA through GameStop? Doduo fled. Sorry, Dodrio fled, but Doduo appeared. Let me see. I want that. Okay, okay. What you got? What you got that you're trying to sell? I'm trying. I'm trying to get my balls up. Pokey catch balls. That's why I use a great ball. All right, let's go. Let's go, Mist. I like that. I like that. I like that. Are you excited to hit the beach? It's a hot ass day out here. I don't know if it's hot out where you are, but it's hot as a mug out here. I low key might just teach water pulse to Vaporeon, honestly. Is there surf in this game? I will admit the Pokemon scene isn't what Yu-Gi-Oh was because Yu-Gi-Oh was like there were less people collecting and selling Yu-Gi-Oh cards because of how they looked. But I will say a lot of people, like a lot of people were rocking with Yu-Gi-Oh. But there are a lot of people who play Pokemon cards though. For real. I learned how to actually play it for real, and it's actually a lot of fun. To the point where I play it online. Actually, let me just check that spot to see if Munchlax is there. I don't think it is, but we'll check. We'll check. Yep, okay. All right, so I have a little bit of time. Damn, he ate mad snacks this time. Energy root, okay. Bro said apologize. He said, nah, I'll just rub my tummy instead. All right. Where are they in Gaten for it? By the Pokemon shop? Copy. But does anybody know about about surf? Like, would it be wise to teach um Vaporeon water pulse, or should I wait for surf? Is surf even a TM? Oh, I figured it out. Not sure about surf. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do water pulse because water gun just doesn't cut it. What's up, Blue? We got Blue in the building. Let's purify the baby. Good morning. Good morning. How we feeling? Well, now it's afternoon for us East Coast people. But how we doing? Here we go. Dragon breath. Okay. Heal bell. Interesting. Solar beam. Interesting. I am loved. What's going on? Good morning. How we feeling? Robbie making his rounds. I'm thugging with my rounds. Ooh, Dragon Dance, yes. My ooey e, my ooey oh. Oh, you started your day, Blue? It's all good. It's all good. Well, good morning to you then. Don't worry at all. And I'm loved. I'm sorry that you're not doing well. Hopefully your day turns around. Hopefully your day turns around, you know? Well, waking up sooner isn't bad, but are you going to sleep late? That's the question. Because if you're going to sleep late, then waking up late isn't bad, you know? Bro, how did I not catch that? Well, they don't exist. Well, I wasn't sure if like it was a TM in this game, you know? Because I realized HMs aren't here. But I figured there'd be like something, but I'll have to teach you water pulse then. All right. Is there anybody else on the team? I mean, I do like Altaria. Altaria is definitely making wavy. Um, hmm. Shelter. This game is certified hood classic. I agree. This is pretty cool. I wish that I played this game as a kid. All right. Let's see. We'll put it in here. This game is a certified hood classic. You been getting bullied lately? Is it in school and online? What's going on? Robbie, it's all good, bro. Trust me, I feel you, Robbie, but thank you. And trust me, I feel you. All right. Should we go back to Mountain Battle online? I feel you, friend. Is there anything that's going on in particular? So I gotta beat somebody up? Air on and put it with Trapinch? I think my Aeron's already been purified, though. Yeah, I think my Aeron's already been purified. Same with Trapinch. By your ex-girlfriend? Really? Well, what's she doing? Is she just like bothering you in the DMs? Hey, Aaron. Yeah, I have. Yeah, my Trapinch and my Aarons are already purified. So should I put them together? Okay. Oh, so I can put two. Got you. It's hard to explain. I feel you. Well, if you ever want to talk about it, just let me know. Interesting. Now grab Zubat and put Zubat which one? Oh, she cheated on you? Damn, friend. And is she talking shit about you or is she in the DMs talking about you? Oh, I could put them in the other ones? So how many Pokemon can I put in one? 4 in each set? Oh, okay. Is there another Pokemon I should put in here then? Blue Orca, what's going on? Welcome back. Gotta make some match your weakness. So ground, flying, bug, and rock. Not like that triple jump left flow. So I should put. So I should switch these two. So this one be rock. Sorry, ground, rock, flying. Put hop hip in there after Zubat. Okay. I just made me place that. I don't want to place it there. I cannot place it at the bottom. Oh. Huh. What's going on, Travis? Well, I do apologize about that, Trav. That's not fun, my friend. Blue Orca, your kid and I really like playing Stadium. Never really played Coliseum game or anything like that as a kid. My first time playing it too. I wish I played it as a kid. It's all right. So tempo is maxed out. So the Pokemon in the middle doesn't matter. It's more about the Pokemon on the outside, right? Is the multiplayer the same? I'm not sure. I don't think so. So for example, okay. I don't think I can do this one though, but let's see. Okay, so I'm pretty much good for now. But just to do it just for now, we'll just put something in here just to make it make sense. Got you. Okay. So I'll just fill this up for now, even though like I should have it with something else. Okay. Cool. All right. Okay. I think I got this now. Bum, ba, bum, boom, boom, ba, boom. All right. We can import. We're going above the Pokemon Center. We need that Wooper to show up, guys. Okay, feel are you ready to purify? That's crazy. Wait, what? Is she in the next building? Oh, you know what? There you are. Bitch, I thought you were about to give me Munchlax. All right, copy. All right, let's go get that spiel. You gotta train some of the Pokemon up now. So we're gonna go back here. We're gonna throw Homeboy in, and then we're gonna go up one more flight, and then we'll call it. The Pokemon that's here, ready to open its heart. Robbie, thank you for sending the Discord link. Revival herbs are purchasable max revives. Okay, copy. Aura Beam. Green Taki, what's going on, gang? Welcome in. How we feeling? Doing fine. Let's go. I hope you're having a great day, my friend. Everything going good with you today? How was your weekend? What's up, Chris Tag? Robbie with the Discord link, my guy. All good, Nicholas. We'll get you in there sometime. We're trying to do some watch parties very soon though. All right, got that purified. Let's go up in here. Let's see. You're doing some brainstorming for your Metagross team. For which game, by the way? You want to? Yo, the same Munchlax again, bro? Oh, for champions. Yes, yes, yes. I want to know when they're gonna add Metagross. You know? When are they gonna stop playing with us? Oh yeah, I think the way they updated Metagross has been crazy good. I'm excited to see what their plans are gonna be for him because they have T-Tar. So like, I want to know when Metagross and Mega Salamence will make their debuts. You know? Yeah, Heavy Slam and Psychic Fangs, crazy. I think Psychic Fangs is probably one of the cooler moves that have been out. Like edit from the PC. All right, cool. So I say, yeah, stronger than Zen Headbutt, and doesn't it have like another added feature to it? Grass, line. No, hold on. There we go. Let's go. Slim. What's going on, game member? Green Talkie, thanks for joining my Discord as well. I appreciate you. Big Slim in the building. How we doing? How we feeling, bro? Max tempo plus shadow directed at Pokemon. Weak to type is max effectiveness. Click on the shadow. Oh, I click on the shadow. It's easier? Okay. I didn't figure it out, but I'll do that next time. We chilling, my bro. We chilling. We're just playing some Gale of Darkness right now. You know what I'm saying? We've been on for about 2 hours and 17. So right now we're gonna be finishing up in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know the vibes. You know the vibes. Hopefully work for you is solid. Misty, don't worry about that. We appreciate you being here. Just get more hop hip perfection. Yeah, I hate that Zen Headbutt has a 90 accuracy. I'm just not a fan. I also think I might add dual wing beat to my Aerodactyl. I know that's not what we're talking about, but I just been thinking about that recently. Look at Suelo looking all you know what I'm saying? Flow state should be higher. Oh. Oh, so we're doing that. Right, flow is affected by the all the chamber tempos. Okay, I'll check that. XD is your Pokemon Go. I don't know. I didn't. Oh wow. I mean, I know I'm under leveled, but man, all right. Houndoom, do something, please. Oh, I didn't even peep the levels. They're 50s. I didn't even peep. I didn't even peep. I'm over here wondering, I'm like, yo, I'm getting mollywopped. But because they're 50s. I thought shit was sweet. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Hey, Green Talker, we appreciate you being here, dog. Thank you so much for spending your time with us today. Have a great rest of your evening, all right? Yeah, they're pinning me down. They are pinning your boy down. All right, so after this one, we're gonna go back to the drawing board. We're gonna go back down to area 6, not 7. And we're gonna go do the right way. Jason's BFF. That'd have been good. Let's at least get some XP out of this. God damn. Oh, great. One down. Plenty more to go. I don't see. You see, Golbat's animation is so fucking freaky. He looks like. If anybody here watched The Office, do y'all remember when Michael Scott had the trench coat on and he had his finger in his pants? He was like, "Wow," with his finger. The way that Golbat stuck his tongue out He had his wings wrapped around him and was just like, ah, that's freaky as hell. Really, you survived that, you little bitch? Get some XP. Yeah, Area 10 when the legendaries come out, I'm scared. Trust and believe. Dracula. All right, GG's gang. Grand Areas 3 to 6 with experience. Bitch, don't look too happy. Don't look too happy. Listen, bitch. She looked a little too happy. I don't like that. If I'm gonna do area 3 to 6, maybe I don't need to bring organ purification. Let me do one run 3 to 6 first. But we're gonna do 6 first though. We're gonna do 6. I gotta see a shot go in. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see a shot go in. Yeah, she ran through me with a team of 3 for real. She put belt to ass, bro. Yeah. She put belt to ass. I like Huntail. Huntail's cool. So Nicholas, do I have to battle with the Pokemon to purify them on my team, or can they be on my team and not sub in and still lose that purification? Remind you of Gary? Yo, come on. You two caught him, but not me? That's crazy. Big Nance in the building. All right, relax. Don't feel sorry for me. Don't feel sorry for me. Big Nance. Big Quan, Ski. Really? You tanked that, you little bitch? You weren't supposed to tank that. Oh, okay. Distance walk. Okay. Copy that. Hunting a shiny clam pearl. I think I have a shiny clam pearl from Pokemon Go, to be honest. I think I do. And I don't really need to XP share on one specific person right now, but you know, Big Quan, Big Nancy. She was just like Brandon J. I heard you fancy. Oh no, we cooling, bro. We cooling. We cooling, gang member. It's just hot as a mug out here, bro. It's hot as a mug out here, bro. In Coliseum, that wouldn't be a problem. Since you could walk back to the break room. In fact, you could clear an area 100 and then walk away to the beginning of the Coliseum. Oh, really? Oh, shit, okay. Well, I get you that Prime subby and you don't use it. Quan, you spend 4 hours doing nothing on the clock, so you're chilling? I feel that, bro. Some days it be like that, gang, you know? Oh, I forgot to give you that move I wanted. I gotta give you Water Pulse. I'm gonna give him Water Pulse right after this. Cagnia! Yeah, see, you wouldn't have survived that, bro. I'm sorry, Braylon. Yeah, I gotta get you Water Pulse. You wouldn't have died if you knew Water Pulse. Quan, why you know Twitch? Gotta host this Tenants bingo game? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. If I film with Hop Hip, it's optimized. So I should just spam some Hop Hips. The real ones. I think I have enough for Ice Beam for sure. Hey, Blue, Quan, what's poppin'? Quan's in here too. We do need Emily on Twitch. She's a TikTok girly though. You know? We getting her a prime subby. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He wanted your what? Quan? He wanted your what? Huh? Yo, all right. Oh my god, bro. So I've actually never had that before. I don't know what this man's talking about. uh, uh. Blue, I hope you're having a beautiful, beautiful day. I know your day just started, but I hope it's good. Angie's like, I want no part of that. You know, I really have no ground types, bro. This fucking blows. Hey, you know me, if it's not hoeing, we ain't going. Yeah, I think I definitely have enough. I have well over 4,000, I want to say. Should I spend it now? You're gonna head out? Crazy. Quan said, yo, I gotta go back to TikTok, bro. If you go to the club, well, what do you got planned for today? Anything fun? You just hanging around the crib? You going out? It's hot as hell. Ah, okay. So I could just use it on anything because there's no game sync up. That makes sense. Oh no, I don't even want to talk about how hot it is in Texas, bro. Texas, nah, no gooch. It's humid out there. Yeah, it's humid too. I mean, the thing about the humidity up north is it gets just really humid in pockets, but like Florida humidity, ugh. To stay at home day today, you're just chilling. I love that for you, Blue. Hopefully, you got the air conditioner installed and ready to go. Hopefully, you do, my friend. And you're right, it could be worse. That's the one thing I always say about everything in life. It could always be worse. Oh, Night Warden, you're in Houston? Oh, God. Yo, you guys have such great strip clubs, but it'd be humid as hell. I don't even know. I even want to know what it smells like in there. Hope they got some air purifiers in there. God damn. 85 and windy, so it's not crazy. Okay. I mean, that's crazy to me. It smells like Satan's armpit is crazy, but accurate. It's raining in Houston, my love. Put a big block of ice above us. Facts. We need Iceman, you know? Big Robbie with the emotes. Oh, let's do it, baby. Them thighs be thick. Come on now. Oh, come on, Metang, bro. What's going on? Oh, man, makes you think of Saw. Dude, Saw movies were kind of tapped. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Saw movies were like I'll still never forget the first Saw movie. Using Ganlin berries, always have a fee of 55. Copy, okay. You thought it was cheesy? The first one was kind of crazy. I mean, it was different because we were kids, you know, when it first came out. So it was just like, what the fuck am I watching, bro? Spin a rack can be purified. You want to play a game? Yeah, my dumbass. Let's play some shooting ladders. No, let's play Uno. Pokeblocks made. Oh, sorry. My best has been a 99. Oh, okay. Yeah, the Pokeblock is a weird feature in the game too. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Is it Ghost flying or is it Ghost Bug? I think it's Ghost Bug. Yeah, Doom's got it. That's her thickness. Oh my goodness. Mama Lumi. Oh my God, Robbie. Robbie's cooking. You like Shed Ninja? I actually never like. I know I had one on accident, but I've never like actually like used a Shed Ninja before. It being 1 HP was so innovative though. I keep forgetting to give Water Pulse to my homegirl. Don't let me forget. Yeah, that's Ninjask, yes. Squovit, come home with me. You used to do Spiritomb Shedinja skill swap via Alakazam. Sheesh. Ganlan made blocks when used to learn Safari Zone. Consistently got rare spawns to increase where you ran into every other encounter. Okay, that's sick. Yeah, see, but I didn't get the chance to use all the benefits from the game like I should have, you know? Lumi's live. Sheesh. Water Pulse. Right into Thick Mama. I think I should. All right. Let me look at something real quick. What's her user? Because I was originally gonna do Crunkstar because Crunkstar hit me with the 49 yesterday. The fuck? Yeah, we should. We'll do Crunk. We'll do Crunky. I gotta get him back. All right. Before we get the raid started with Crunky, I want to say thank you guys so much for another glorious stream of Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Want to give my shout outs to my people. We're gonna start with TikTok. Thank you to Robbie, Misty, Artist, Risky Waffles, and Night Ride for the gifts. Another shout out to Blue, Big Quan, Big Nancy in the building. I am loved. Excuse me, Big Says, Iceman, you know the vibes. Come on now. Tico, Daniele, Catherine, Greninja Trainer, Drill. We got Derek in the building. Thank you guys so much for a great stream today. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys being here over on TikTok, okay? Then booty shorts. Yeah, I am wearing booty shorts. That's right. Want to give some shout outs to my people over on YouTube, Big Orica Coliseum, Nicholas, Night Warden, Big Lawyer, aka Big Rob, Nathan. We got Harry in the building. I appreciate y'all. Block Boy. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. Yes, you are. You do be leading the position in the chat. Thank you guys for holding it down for me over on YouTube, and then to my people over on Twitch. Shout out to Crunkstar Streams for popping in. Big Robbie, Big Angie for being here. You know what I'm saying? Big Quan for being bullied into pull up over here. Green Taki in the building. Night Warden, thank you for gifting the 2 jewels. I appreciate you, gang. I appreciate that. I'll make that a little smaller though. I appreciate that, gang member. As always, guys, I really do appreciate you guys. Night Warden, thank you for the gifts, for real. If any of you guys have any questions for me, feel free to pull up on your boy over on Discord. Oh, VJ the DJ came just in time. We're about to raid into Crunky. About to raid in my bro Crunky. You know what I'm saying? Nicholas, thank you for the high five of the 100 jewels as well. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got Lucky in the building over on TikTok. Thank you, Lucky. Welcome in. How are you today? We're gonna raid over into Crunky. My brother, he helped me out yesterday. We were on Malerkies. I appreciate that, VJ. We're gonna go right into Crunk. I appreciate y'all. We're gonna do a nice raid into my friend. He's a Fortnite streamer. For those of you guys who are here on Twitch, I appreciate y'all. Like I said, yesterday Crunky dropped 49 on my head top. You know what I'm saying? So I had to get him back, even though 5 is nowhere near 49. But one day we're gonna get him back for that 49. I ain't playing with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't playing with him. All right. But as always, it's your boy Brandon Jace, baby. We're cooling where it's hot and it ain't safe. You know what I'm saying? If you're not home, please make sure that you get home safe. And if you are home, please make sure that you're well rested, you're training your Pokemon, and you're hydrating and spending time with your loved ones. You know what I'm saying? For my people over on Twitch, we're gonna spam for a couple seconds into my band's chat. All right, we're gonna get right to it. I hope everybody enjoys themselves. Please be safe. We'll be live tomorrow morning for some more Pokemon action. I'll check the stream schedule and let you all know what's going on. But for the now, we out of here. You know what I'm saying? You know the vibes. See ya.